The trial of 5 men accused of killing Andile Bobo Mbuthu in 2020 begins at the Verulam Magistrates Court in KwaZulu-Natal. The main suspect, Mlungisi Thabethe, who was Mbuthu's cousin, was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting in uThongathi in March last year. Mbuthu allegedly stole alcohol at the Magagula Lounge owned by the now-deceased Thabethe. He was beaten up and later died of his injuries after being kidnapped. Our reporter Vusi Khumalo is live in court and joins us now. Very good morning to you, Vusi. Just a bit of context for our viewers in terms of this trial.
Yes, good morning. Yes, indeed. We are here in front of the Verulam Magistrates Court. We are awaiting for the arrival of the 5 suspects who are accused of killing Andile Bobo Mbuthu. You'll recall that an incident that took place of the killing of the then 16-year-old matriculant Andile Bobo that sent shockwaves across the country in the brutal killing of the 16-year-old Andile Bobo Mbuthu. We then saw a number of people who went around, who took to the streets protesting and also saying that the killers of Bobo should be arrested and given no bail and also be handed harsher sentences for the killing. And then I think a few days later, police did manage to arrest the perpetrators. There were 6 of them at the time, but later on they then went to courts. We also saw a number of people who went to court and also demanding that the suspects be denied bail. I can also mention that one of those suspects, it was later found that it was Bobo's cousin, Mlungisi Thabethe. They were all denied bail at the Verulam Magistrates Court at the first appearance, but then he then appealed the bail. He then got bail at the Durban High Court, and later we also saw 4 other accused also getting bailed after being initially denied at the Verulam Magistrates Court. And then exactly a year after Bobo was killed, Mlungisi Thabethe was then shot and killed, and then he was killed in a hail of bullets, being killed in a drive-by shooting at uThongathi area. Where we are now is here at Verulam Magistrates Court. We are also waiting for the appearance of the 5 men, including the minor who cannot be named at this present moment, but the 4 who are also out on bail. So this is a Verulam Magistrates Court where we are told now that they will be appearing at exactly 11:30. The start of the trial is starting at 11:30 this morning. I am with the uncle of the deceased, Mr. Ngiti. I'm going to invite him just to stand here so that we can get a word from him, because this incident has shocked this family. They are still distraught. I was told that even the mother of Bobo is still inconsolable because of this incident. He died brutally. Mr. Ngiti, thanks a lot for your time. If you can just take us through about perhaps how was the death of the main accused number 1, the main suspect, affected the family, because we are told that you have not yet found all the answers that you need.
First, good morning, sir. The death of the accused number 1 by the name of Mlungisi Thabethe did affect the family a lot, because a lot of answers, we were expecting him to give us answers on what was the reasons and why he did what he did, because we strongly believe that maybe he will come up with the truth so that we can know what really transpired, and because of that, why he further do what he did to our nephew. So currently we are waiting for the trial to start today, hoping that we'll get some answers, even though we're not going to be satisfied. But we'll see how far it goes, then we'll take it from there.
How has the family been doing? Because I was told that even the mother is not okay, even still now.
Yes, I did spoke to her yesterday, trying to convince her to come to court to attend the case so that he can hear for herself what really happened. But she refused. She said she don't want to come here because maybe there are some pictures that will be shown on the court that will remind her of something that will affect her. Because currently she is still affected by the video that was trending over the social media during that year in 2020. So currently she is still not in a good condition.
Are you happy that finally today is the start of the trial?
Yes, I'm happy. On the other side, I'm not happy on the other side because, as I've already stated previously, that the main suspect is the one who was supposed to give us answers on this case. But let's see how far it goes as from today.
Okay. According to the information that we got initially, it was said that Bobo was beaten up because he had stolen alcohol at Magagula Lounge. As the family, were you able to confirm that?
Yes, that's what has been told to us. That's what we heard that he did. But even though he did so, why they didn't call the police? That was the first question we want answers to be cleared off. And number two, if he did committed that, he did do that, why they beat him up? They were supposed to beat him as a child because he was still young. He was 16 years old. So he was supposed to be beaten. Then they need to call the police. Then the policemen must do their job. If they need to arrest him, they must do that. They mustn't beat him to death. So that worries us a lot. Still today.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
As we are saying, as you are hearing that the family of Bobo Andile Mbuthu still needs some answers because the main suspect, Mlungisi Thabethe, was also killed in a drive-by shooting at uThongathi area. About the trending video that is also disturbing the mother of Bobo is that of when Bobo was killed shortly after it trended on social media. We saw his images trending on social media, lying helplessly in a pool of blood and trying to mutter something, asking for innocence, claiming that he did not do what was he being accused of, stealing alcohol at Magagula Lounge, which was later torched. It was set alight by angry community members who were accusing the owner of the tavern of having had a role or hand in killing Bobo Andile in 2020. So today, 5 men are appearing today, including a minor Desiree.
Vusi, thank you so much for setting the scene.